They might see this. Tell you what, I didn't say it. Listen to it. I didn't tell her to say this, okay? Man.
Singing from his heart. When I found out that I would die.
I had a guest about Marc's Family Values next season. It's gone now.
Because that lullaby was mine.
I already spent that check.
Hey everybody, welcome to Bedtime Vision with Roxy. First of all, this is my first episode of this podcast. I'm so excited. First of all, shout out to WillRock VPT. Dope as fuck. Thank you so much for helping me put this together. And I'm excited because my first official guest on my first episode of this podcast is not only a hilarious comedian, he's on the motherfucking news. I can curse. He's not gonna curse. On the motherfucking news, he is which is crazy because he's my friend. He's a clean comedian. Please give it up for Mr. Chinedu Ogu.
Thank y'all so much. I am a comedian that does not cuss. Also has a great hairline. Look at that. Wait a minute.
Yo, his hairline just came back, and he's so hype about it. He tries to show it off at every opportunity. I'm not mad at you.
Yeah, the hairline. Listen, the hairline was.
It was almost gone.
I had like the tape fade hairline for a long time, man. This part was real bad, man.
It was bad. It was getting to the point where I was about to be like, "Hey, homie, you need a kinda." And then he magically, like legitimately, one day he posted a picture. I was like, "How the fuck he got?" That's how I knew you was getting some real money. Well, how the fuck he got a new hairline?
He just juices and berries. That's my secret.
This how you know for real,
my secret. I want that.
My brother called me and was like, "Yo, Chinedu got a hairline." When did he get that shit?
When did that come in?
But it's dope. So, for those people who don't know you, I don't know how they don't know you because you're literally viral as fuck. Tell them about you. Tell them who you are, what you do, and all that.
Oh, my name is Chinedu, comedian, content creator, and professional Houstonian. In my native city of Houston, Texas. I kind of big deal out here, you know, and across my state too. Across the country, actually, yeah. I've been shipping out merch.
Let them know. Yeah, no cap.
Just shipped the shirts out to Greece last week. No big deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to Greece.
Come on.
Went to Greece. Shipped something out to Italy too last week. You know what I'm saying?
Let them know.
A little something Mexico too. What? Huh? What?
So
you know what I'm saying? Dubai. Wait, huh?
I will
Paris. You know what I'm saying? Texas, not France. Though. You know what I'm saying?
That Chinedu is a very humble guy, and I love when you do this because we've known each other for some years now.
Yeah.
And we both met each other when we were at a point in our comedy where nobody was fucking with us.
At all.
Nobody. No comedy clubs, no comedians. We didn't really have a fan base.
None.
And now just to see what the fuck you've done just is amazing. Like, I'm so happy at where the fuck you're at. And I know you're just going to go higher. But, like, talk about that. Like, so how does it feel to go from, like, nobody fucking with you to, like, I've been in, like, we went out of town that one day, and we went into Buc-ee's, and people are literally stopping you to take pictures. Like, oh my God, that's Chinedu. So how does that like shift feel?
Honestly, to be real, it's still surreal. Mm-hmm. It's been about 2 years since I went viral, but every day I get recognized by somebody in the freak. So it happens every day, but it's still. I'm sorry, excuse me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm keeping that in there.
Drink that. Keep it in there. You know what I'm saying?
He's a person.
Keep it in there. That orange just went down right way. Don't get look.
What is this voice you keep doing?
What you mean?
I hate you. Stop.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm about to drool my nose right now.
It's been like, so it's been about 2 years though. But honestly, I truly enjoy it though, because this was what I've honestly always wanted to do. Like I've never wanted to do anything but this. Like I remember the first time I did stand up, I was 16, and you know went through some ups and downs through there though. Found my way back to it in 2012, and you know when you do it for so long, you know this is what we work hard for, and there are definitely moments where it's a little intense though, but I do love it though.
I'll be a legit I'm a bitch. And so, like, I try, it's crazy because, you know, like, I have this persona, you know, like I'm this tough person, but like
It's a softie.
I cry so much. Like I am aggressive and intense and all that, but like I really like to say I don't have a lot of actual friends or people that I consider friends. So like when I see stuff happening, especially like for people like you that I feel like you fucking work hard. Like I be feeling like you fucking work hard. You have a new video every day and you're waking up at like I wake up at 4:30 and do what the fuck I want. Like I write, I go work out, but you wake up at 4:30 to go to the news, to then leave, to go film some stuff, to go edit some stuff. Like you do a lot of stuff. Like so how do you kind of balance that with like family, because you do have a wife, you do have a daughter who's adorable as shit.
Very adorable.
I love them both. They're both like amazing people. So how do you kind of balance, because you do a lot, you travel, I forgot all that, you travel, you do this, how do you balance that with like a family, especially like, I'm not trying to get too personal, but like keeping your wife happy, because spending time with, you know what I'm saying, that's important. So how do you kind of...
Well, first of all, in terms of my wife, though, put it down daily. You know,
oh my God,
okay?
That's not what I was asking.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I was talking about...
I let them know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pull the baby leg out on one side.
That's not what I was asking.
You know what I'm saying? I pull the baby leg out. You know what I'm saying? Let them know what it is.
I'm so sorry. That's not what the question was. The question was about... And I'm leaving that in there, so she knows it was you.
Listen,
I don't even look at her like that. Y'all don't even have sex. The baby just came out. That is nasty. How do you balance? Stop!
I'm married. I will say all this.
I know, but you're like, I call you Uncle Chinedu.
Yes, I know.
So it's like my uncle talking about having sex with my aunt. That is next. Stop making the face.
You be doing all.
Oh God! I don't even want to finish the question. How do you balance the quality time?
I will of course definitely immediately give credit to my wife. And honestly, in like time management for real, like I get up at 4 every day. You know, I do make sure I spend time with my family every day, and then especially when I travel, you know, my wife takes care of our daughter when I'm gone and on the road, and she definitely has adjusted her schedule to accommodate mine, because you know my job is very different now. And she works a traditional 9 to 5, though mine's so different. So I can wake up at like 4 a.m. and sometimes like get home at like 4 or 5, but then I'll have to get up and leave again at like 7 and not get back till sometimes midnight, and then get on the road from be gone for a week or something like that though. So she definitely holds it down a lot for real for us though. I mean I'm there just about every day with my family though, but the days I'm gone is she does a lot for us. And just time management though, I try not to waste time. That's why I think about the behind the scenes. I'm a little anal behind the scenes, whatever, about people who run late and stuff like that. Just little tidbit, let y'all know whatever. Like, cause to me, with scheduling whatever, I put things down to like almost the minute, the second though, because in 24 I need every second. I get up at 4, talk with God, work out, emails, work, and by the time I get that done, whatever, I want to hurry up and get done and go to my family. Cause when it's time for family time, I don't care where I'm at in the process. Everything is gonna stop.
So you completely stop.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a question, since you're talking about time management. We kind of discussed this before we started getting into it, but like, I'm terrible with time management. Like, I'm very terrible.
Are you?
Shut your trap. They don't know that. They just met me. This is the first episode.
I think your fans are watching this stuff. I think some of them know you.
They know that. They don't know.
Roxx's pretty popular out here. Y'all know.
Which is still weird for me.
Pretty popular out here, man. You know what I'm saying? She been shared by a lot of people. Make Gossip, Ricky Smiley Morning Show, Shade Room, all type of stuff. Whatever. She ain't popping. She popping out here. Let them know.
It's weird. Like, it is funny because I gas up everybody, but then people do it and I see how I feel. I'm like,
Pull the gas tank.
I hate you so much. So what are some like tangible time management tips that you think you could give a person such as myself, or just entertainers in general? Because it's not just a me thing, even though I need to stop being, but it's just like the culture of entertainment. We're late, and I feel like that does fuck up stuff for a lot of people.
It does.
It's people that we know that don't get booked on shit because they're literally 3 hours late to stuff.
Yeah.
3 hours late, and they're talented, but you're 3 hours late. So how can you, in your opinion, fix that?
I think for me, just and honestly, I gotta credit the source of all this with Eric Thomas, great speaker.
Oh, okay.
He's a hip hop preacher. The why and understanding the power of the 24, like the why is the motivation, like why are you doing this? Some people, right? Comedy, for example, ours is very interesting though, because for me, I love comedy genuinely. It saved my life. We can get into that, the depthness of it another time, but generally saved my life, and like I love this for real. But some people do it just because they want to be a dick.
Yeah,
really,
and it gives them superiority, and they feel better. Like, I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
They finally have a thing that makes them special.
Yeah, and so their whys don't match up though. So if your why isn't concrete, you'll quit because you're not really rooted in it though, because you don't have a motivation to keep going and succeed in it. And the 24, it just when you realize, how much time you get in a day, and also too when you realize how much time you have left on Earth, which is unknown. You have no idea how much time you left. That right there lets you know. Look, this could be the last day. This is the last day. When you go for it. I know it's depressing, but
yeah, I get it.
If it was the last day, you go for it. I mean, but I feel it's reality should always keep though, because we never know when we're gonna go. So each day matters, and also realizing that running late. When you run late, like I tell another person this, and I don't mean to take too long with it, but
no, please, I need information.
Like I one other entertainer, like he was confused because he got dropped from an ad because he said he was only 15 minutes late, and I said it's not only 15 minutes late though, because that person still has to meet with you because of contract obligations. So what you did though, you actually put them back 3 hours.
Ooh, shit.
And I had to, and I had to explain to him. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. That's my mom. Sorry about that. Mom, call you back, mom. But it was I hope not mercy, mom. But
oh God.
But no, I'm taking.
Shit,
but just the but I said like when they meet with you by contract, they still have to sit there and do the whole process with you. So instead of going from, let's say, 9 a.m. to 9:30. Now it has to go from 9:15 to 9:45,
gotcha.
And now that person hit that 9:45 rush hour traffic. So instead of getting to the next venue at 10:30, now they got there at 11:15, 11:20, 11:30, and now you putting that back, and another person's late, and then that person's late. So you didn't put that whole person.
Now it's a cycle of people being late because
And so when your whole day, so by that person running late, you made this person late for the rest of their day.
And now I made all the other. Yeah, you know what? And I never thought about. I never thought about it like that. Like now I feel bad.
Yeah. You gotta feel bad about that kind of stuff. You got to.
Yeah, well, now that you put it into perspective like that, like, because I don't, one of my big things I really don't like inconveniencing people. I feel bad about that. So, like, now that's going to help me. Like, I feel really bad. I'm like, oh my God, I've just been making people late for their stuff. Because, like you told me kind of before, like, when you make people late, you're kind of making them feel like they're not important to you or their stuff's not important to you, which is very disrespectful. So I will work on that, and I hope that other comedians that we work with.
Well, we finna say names, man. Look,
he know it's him, but it's not just him. It's not just him. It's just the overall, just with entertainment, we're really lax with professionalism a lot of times. Yeah. And
unfortunately,
as professional as I consider myself, I still have some unprofessional traits about myself that I'm trying to fix. Because I feel like you're pretty fucking professional.
I try.
So you're a good mentor to learn from.
I appreciate that. I do it again. I'm gonna do Hot Boys no more. I ain't gonna do it no more.
It's hilarious. So I want you to keep doing it. Okay, so we kind of touched on it earlier. I kind of want to touch on it more about we more so talked about the switch from you going from there to there. But like talk more about like the nobody fucking with you part, because a lot of people don't know that. Like they see where you're at and they see like, oh, Chinedu's famous and he's doing all this stuff and blah blah blah. But they don't understand like for years nobody was fucking with you.
Yeah, I'm doing like this though. My butt cheek fell asleep. Y'all sorry about that. I'm trying to wake the butt.
Does that help? My booty's small, so I don't know.
Air. I don't know. I've never seen it.
Oh yeah.
No, please don't. No. So
he doesn't look at me sexually.
No, in my head, I won't say it, but in my head she's a guy.
Yeah, he thinks of me as a guy. Yeah, that's fine.
A guy.
I love you too.
But yeah, honestly, a lot of people really did not really rock me though, because when you look at what you feel the ideal comedian would be, I never fit the description. I didn't cuss, I didn't hump the stool for 30 minutes on my sets. I'm
calling women bitches.
Yeah, I do that. I am a 6-pack. I want the pretty boy, nothing like that. I talk about my life, and for the most part, only places I really get booked at were like churches, community centers, family reunions, which there's nothing wrong with that, of course, at all though, but it was never any comedy clubs though. And actually, reality of it too is that the first comedian that booked me on their show at an actual comedy club was Roxxy. 2016.
I thought you were funny.
I appreciate that. I thought it was funny too. I would never get booked though. I would never get booked. That was the thing, because I went to the comedy clubs out here. I won't say names or like that, but I'll go to comedy clubs out there. I signed for the open mics and just straight not get called.
And which is crazy, because now they want to pay you so much money to get you on these shows. It's like, why weren't you fucking with me then?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, and that's how it goes too, because the process of it, and especially with comedy too, is that like at open mics at certain venues, if you become known for bringing in a lot of people and things like that, you'll get more stage time. And for me, I was bringing in like at least 20 people every week to do like watch me do 5 minutes, and it's a lot of work to convince people to come out on these, like, because open mics are on like weekdays.
Yeah,
so.
and then it's like 40 other comedians that aren't funny, and then they're waiting for you to do 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
and then sometimes like you don't really get credit for it though, because then like let's say sometimes, and this no knock against anybody though, but let's say like a bigger name may want to come in, or somebody that's more in with them and like, hey, I want to go up there and work out some stuff. And that happened to me before. I remember I brought in 40 people one time.
Oh shit.
40 people is a lot for an open mic.
For an open mic. 40 people is a lot for just a venue a lot of the time.
40 people, and then like a bigger name came in and said they wanted to work, they needed more time to work out like a 10, 15-minute set. And we got cut. Me and 3 other people got cut. And so like they did the show, and when the lights came on, all that, everybody came out, they was like, well, did you go up, whatever? And those kind of things, first of all, it's embarrassing to have happen to you, whatever. It hurts and all that though, but you gotta take the L and keep it pushing, and that's what I did. It sucks because
sometimes they don't want to come back. Like, it's hard to get those people to come back. They're like, nah, we ain't going to that Chinedu didn't even go up last time.
They're like, we don't know if you're going to go up next time. Well, it ain't no guarantee. And then there'll be a lot of trash comedians.
Oh my God. And it's funny because a lot of trash comedians, they've been doing it for years. They just suck.
Yeah.
They're just not good.
And they just do not want to change that joke if they think it's the crowd. That's just a dumb crowd.
I hate when people, like, sometimes it is, but it's very rarely the crowd. Like, generally you can try to win them over. Sometimes they just don't want to fuck with you. You just got to take the L. Yeah. But like, if you're always blaming the crowd, it's you. Yeah. You suck.
Get funnier.
Do better. Do more shit. Like, stop being shitty.
Because we all bomb. I've definitely bombed. Okay? And I bombed. When I bombed, you got to take the L.
Oh, tell me a bomb story.
Man, it bombed at a church.
You bombed at a church?
I bombed at a church. I bombed at the church, and I bombed the improv. I bombed the improv twice.
Ooh, during a mic or a show?
During the show.
Ooh.
The show. I did. It was what was it? It's Comedy Junkies and Improv. I bombed.
Ali's show.
Yeah, Ali's show.
And Ali's shows are hard because a lot of times they come for Ali because Ali's hilarious.
Yeah.
And they're his fans, so they're coming for Ali. So a lot of times they don't give a fuck what you're saying.
Yeah, and they were not feeling it. I'm telling you, crickets. I was like, man, this is.
Like your worst bomb story.
My worst bomb story. Man, it was the church. Bombing at Improv was definitely bad though. You know, that hurt your feelings though, and it hurts too because shout out to Bryson Brown. Bryson Brown.
I love Bryson. Okay? Bryson, I gotta have him on here. He's so funny.
Yeah, Bryson Brown will never intentionally try to like make you feel like crap. But he will tell you the truth though, because he wants you to be better too. And I told him, I was like, how was he? He was like, I ain't gonna lie to you, G. Like, you say G. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You normally be cool. You normally be good, man. Tonight you was off, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And but he said, he's like, sometimes we all have off nights, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, it was off night. And when you suck when like people that at the show see you and just walk past you, and
I'm saying they don't make no eye contact, and then that hurts my feelings so bad.
They go to another comedian like, you were so funny tonight, and you standing right there.
They don't even shake your hand.
Yeah, they don't even look at you. Like
they do like this.
Yeah. Yeah, because they know you up there. They saw you.
They saw you. They already know, but they're not gonna tell you did good.
Yeah.
And I what's worse is when they tell you did good and you didn't.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather you just keep your ass walking and let me be over here.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you do get those pity purchases, like when people come buy your merch because they know nobody else is.
Yeah, there's like, yeah.
Let me get a $5.
I'll grab something real quick. You know what I'm saying? Say that. I'll grab something real quick.
You know what I'm saying? It was hard for everyone.
Yeah, everybody.
Oh, I hate when they give you that advice. Have you got to take your time yet, baby?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
At the church.
That was
the worst. I did a church. It was supposed to be like a church celebration thing, whatever. And the time they booked me on was a horrible time. Like when I was about to go on, whatever. The second they called me on was when they released everybody to get in line to get food. I was
you can't compete with food.
Yeah, I was like that. That's why I was like I can't compete with food, and so I'm telling jokes, and everybody's in line getting their food, and nobody's paying attention to me at all because they're already there. Like they're already there for 2.5 hours before the food even came.
Ooh, they set you up.
So they was there, and so
I have to ask, what was the food?
The food it was like some barbecue.
Oh no, nah. In Texas?
Yeah, it was some barbecue.
You're done.
Yeah, and it was some good barbecue. I know it was some good barbecue.
You're done.
It was good barbecue. Matter of fact, I think it was Burns.
Ooh, yeah, you were done.
Burns is legit. If you don't use Burns, is legit out here. Okay, it's good barbecue. So they was in line getting barbecue, and I mean, I low key couldn't blame them though. I told them jokes, whatever. They weren't even paying attention to me. Like the people that were laughing though, but everybody was in line getting their food.
Smacking?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
And then, you know my clothes joke, the last one, wig, that one. I do that one, and then like when I did it, normally kills.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be cocky like that though, but kills because it's
That's how you said it.
Yeah. And so I did that. All you hear is like forks across plates.
Oh, ow.
And then like the dude who was like supposed to like me, whatever. He was eating his food too. He did this.
He didn't even like you.
Yeah, you done? Okay. All right, y'all give it up for such. Y'all give it a round of applause. Came out here and gave us his very best tonight. We appreciate it.
That just hurt my stomach.
And then so then it was like and he's like, he's selling his merch. He's like, you selling merch? I was like, yeah. And, my merch is like based on like my joke.
Ooh,
and people walking by, what does that mean? So I let you know they didn't care about any of the joke. What's that mean? I was
that sucks because that joke's like what, like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
So that means they were just smacking
for 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes, they were really eating.
And I sat there and like I was with my wife too, and then like,
and
those things too is like you never want to bomb in front of your spouse.
No.
Like that, you're already embarrassed, and it's like, and she was just like, and like her face too. She was looking around like, I could tell she wanted to tell them to shut up, whatever, because she's my baby, whatever though.
Yeah.
But it's one that was an L I had to take, and I learned. I was like, because it was a brutal show. Some people even I heard them saying that wasn't even funny. Like I heard them saying it at a church.
At a church.
They're saying at a church, and like I paid for that one. It was like 200 people there, and like they had like 4 lines looking for food, whatever. So it's like 30 people each line, whatever. And I remember my pay for that show. They did an offering for entertainment, things like that. Cause that's what it was. It was an offering. I got $7. I got $7.
But that's crazy.
I did 30 to 45 minutes on stage.
That's crazy. But
Yeah.
just once again, just how progression is.
Mm-hmm.
They can't even. Don't email you for $7.
Yeah, man,
but I know you're not gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, I said it too. Don't email me for $7.
But that's they don't even look at me for $7.
Don't email me for no I'm about to cut. See,
I do.
see?
But no, don't email him for no goddamn $7. I got you, fam.
All that
Yeah.
said.
It's just
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I got you. I'm the cursor.
Yeah, I appreciate
So
that, man.
it's just once again just like the progression of me knowing that all of that happened, and I'm glad that you're talking about that because a lot of people, and this pisses me off because they try to say this about me too, which is just not true. That you're a social media comedian.
Yeah.
You're not an actual comic. You're not an actual stand-up. You're not, because when they say that, that's what they mean.
Yeah.
Not that you're not funny, but you're not an actual stand-up comedian because stand-ups have this elitist attitude where they like to keep people out and they like to do stuff like that, and they try to say because you do videos that you're not an actual stand-up comedian.
Yeah, and then so and like most times, like some comedians, they mean it in an offensive way.
Yeah, they purposely you're a social media comedian.
Yeah.
You're an Instagram comic.
And for me, what always made me laugh about that is like my first time doing stand-up, I was 16.
Yeah, you've been doing it longer than a lot of them that tell me shit.
A lot longer, a lot longer. I'm 32 now, so I mean that makes 16 years since the first time I stepped on stage to tell jokes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a long time, and and I think because the videos blew up, and even with the videos didn't happen overnight.
No, you
like,
doing that for what?
It was like 5 years I was doing videos before it blew up. I started 2012, and I had made 974 videos.
Which is crazy because you film them and edit them yourself.
All by myself, and the one that was 974, that's the one that went viral.
Dope.
That was the one. So it was like 900 plus videos for 5 years. I made videos every week, every day. I did shows almost every weekend that nobody came to. Got on stage that nobody was at. For $5, for $20, $7, and
which is why I'm fighting people over
Yeah.
it because I know even we haven't been friends that long. You know, it's been what 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
But like even within those 4 years, I've seen the work you've done.
And I really appreciate
And
that.
that's not right for people to try to come at you or talk to you like that because they feel like they're better than you. Because that's all it is. They want to try to diminish what you've done because they're not there.
Yeah.
So by saying, "Oh, you're just a social media comedian," it means like what you did isn't important.
Yeah, they get to like it gives them away to dismiss it though because the comedy too. Every comedian thinks they're funnier than the next man. Like they really do. Like they're so funny. Not and most comedians. I know a lot of funny comedians that perform in front of empty chairs.
Yeah.
Empty chairs.
Because they don't know how to promote.
You know how to promote, you know how to market, and that's part of it too. And
they're not likable.
Yeah, they're likable. Because that's a big part of it too. Though, like there are a lot of people who are really funny, but complete dicks in real life. That's why nobody comes to the shows. Nobody likes them. They don't get no kind of fan support. And there are some people who just are not funny. It just become bitter, and so the way that they can cope with the fact that their career didn't go the way they wanted to go, you lash out at other people, you know. But for me, I realized too. It was like, man, it was like in my head, it made me realize, like, man, you really are popping out here, Chin, man.
I told you when they start hating on you and going out their way.
Yeah, going all out there. I was like, man,
to
look.
do stuff and to talk shit about you. But what makes me more mad is that when people try to talk shit about you to me.
Yeah, that's the fun.
Don't talk shit. I'll kill you.
Yeah, and for me too, and this, I mean, not to sound chauvinistic though, but for me, in my opinion, again, not to sound chauvinistic at all. I don't mean to sound like.
I like that you have a disclaimer.
Yeah, for me, like I can't look at a man the same way when I find out you're trying to discuss me or have issues with me though, but you need a woman as a moderator.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and I don't mean that dumb, and I'm trying to knock women at all.
A feminine source to handle a masculine problem.
But if you the man have a problem with another man, then you the man to see that man. I don't understand where the woman comes in.
Why you bringing me in?
I don't understand that.
Because you think I'm gonna soften the blow, but why do you need me to soften the blow?
Yeah,
you say what you gotta say.
Yeah, if you have a real issue, and the thing too, I tell people, if you have an issue with me, you can call my number or text me. But if you don't have my number, that means you don't know me well enough to have a problem. So I don't understand what the problem is. Like, you don't even know me. Yeah. People was online talking about me because there were people online talking about your boy. You know, we don't worry about they or nobody.
You told me to stop cussing him out in the comments.
Yes, she got blocked on Facebook for a couple days.
I did, somebody snitched me out.
Yeah.
Somebody snitched because I was cussing people out in the comments. Because I'm not going to let, and I know it doesn't matter, but like these are people that we knew or something that we knew of people. And I was like, I'm gonna beat your bitch ass. I'm gonna fucking, if I see you, I'm gonna kill you. And then I got snitched, and then I was blocked. And I was mad because I had a show that weekend. And I couldn't promote for 3 days, but I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'll do it again.
It was real gangsta-ish, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was real gangsta-ish, man. Straight up though. And with comedians too, they're like I believe, like I'm always the type of person, like I'm not afraid to see the person face to face that's an issue with me. I'm not afraid of that. I understand we're gonna fight nothing like that though. But if you have an issue with me like that,
have a conversation.
Have a conversation. And comedians are so antisocial that if you pull up on them for real, they already cowering because they don't want to deal with the conversation anyway. It's easier for them to get online and talk trash. And
I respect. I mean, I feel like that's respectable. You're like, okay, if you have an issue, let's open this dialogue instead of just having this issue.
I believe in having conversations though, because even if you don't like me, if I see you somewhere in public, I ain't gonna feel tense about nothing though, because I'm finna enjoy myself. When we at a comedy club, I ain't gonna be like, man, they're gonna do right there. I'm not even gonna be, how you doing? And I'm even gonna worry about you. Yeah, I don't believe in having tensions or anything like that because you never know who you'll need later on down the line. And you never know. It's just not good to do that though, because when you build that rep for yourself, you gotta beef with this comedian, that comedian. Because for me, like if I felt bad because in that instance, a comedian that was having issues with me, who decided to put it on the platform, there were larger comedians on that platform that hit me up and was like, "Yo, man, if they ever come to the city, man, they can't get on this show, that show." It costs them
to lose stuff that they don't even know they lost.
Yeah.
And what sucks is they don't understand this is a networking business. You don't just have an issue with me. You have an issue with everybody who fucks with me.
Yeah.
And not even people who fuck with me. It may be people that don't really fuck with me, but they want to.
Yeah.
Because I have this or I have that. And they want something. So now they're not gonna fuck with you because they want something from me.
Yeah, because
people don't get that
at all, and it's so detrimental, especially in our era now. Like the old way where you can just perform at open mics all the time, and there's an agent in the back of the room that works for HBO.
I like that guy up. Sign him.
Let's sign right there.
Come on down, boy.
Yeah, and like that.
Hey, you like that kid up there? Right there. He's gonna be something. That guy's gonna
give him a special.
Let's give him 5.
Give him a TV pilot.
Yeah. Martha, put him out for 5 specials. 5 specials on Showtime.
Like and that and
that I love it. I'm gonna keep doing it.
I think that definitely would work. That's like NBC exec for sure.
Got
for sure. Yeah. But like that was the case in 1997.
Yeah.
But in 2019 or 2020, whatever you guys may be watching this, it's not the case anymore. That doesn't exist. These corporations.
Long to post it. Okay.
But they don't exist anymore. Or whatever. These events, places like Comedy Central and things like that, they're looking on social media now.
They literally have people on payroll that go look on social media.
Yeah, and there is no such thing as artist development anymore. They do not have that anymore. They're looking for the ready-made now.
Yep. And it's crazy because they develop the people that already have the shit.
Yeah.
That's who gets the deals. That's who gets the auditions. Because they like, okay, if you did this with nothing, imagine what you'll do if we give you this.
Because it's cost cutting too. It's cost cutting and it's also risk management though. Because if you're a person who's they say rough around the edges, like we could work with them. They don't have the budget nowadays to do that kind of stuff. Whatever. You either want to do this or you don't.
Yeah.
So which one's gonna be? And that's really
The budget didn't have time, and they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's time for all that.
I don't give a fuck about you. Hey, boys, you know we are.
You want to have the fool of me was you. You be out there by yourself.
I hate it so much.
And I say, and the power of signing people, whatever, it's still there and it's still important and things like that too. But in my opinion, the last comedian that got a major deal was Gerard Carmichael.
Yeah.
And I think he's gonna be the last one.
More than likely, because it's been this shift. And
yeah.
we're not going back. Like, it's too profitable.
Yeah.
We're not going back to the other way.
And technology is an ever-expanding platform, so it's never gonna go back to the way it was.
It's gonna get bigger and bigger, different and changing.
Yeah, even if Facebook and Instagram and YouTube go down, something else will take its place.
It's another one that somebody was telling me about. It's coming up.
Like TikTok, right? Something like that?
Well, yeah, TikTok is basically Vine. But I have to get on it now because of Maya. And she's like, man, we make some TikToks.
Yeah.
But it's literally just like people be doing that, and it's weird, and I don't like it. But I mean, even with me not liking it, if that's a platform and a way for me to reach my fans, then I'll do it. And I don't want to do it.
And the thing too, it's not the entirety of what we do too. It's just a small part. It's the calling card.
It's a tool.
The stand up is where the main event is, though.
And we both do that. And so one more time, boom. Because I wanted to keep saying this man is a stand-up comedian. It's hilarious. He sells out shows everywhere, which is also dope. I enjoy it. I really genuinely enjoy watching you perform. I feel like I'm not gonna call you the next Sinbad because I hear people say this is the next whatever, but it's Sinbad-esque.
I appreciate
You know
that.
what I mean? Like to me, because I do stand-up too. So it's dope to see somebody go up there and make all these people laugh and not curse one fucking time. That's a skill, that's a talent, and y'all motherfuckers need to respect this man. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of them disrespecting you because you're corny or whatever. But the other thing people don't understand is there's a fan base. There's a fan base for everything. Yeah. So just because yo broken home ass, I don't understand what love is, doesn't understand this brand of comedy, because that's what it is. They don't understand this brand of comedy because they can't relate to it. But that doesn't mean it's not funny. You just can't relate to it. So if y'all keep talking, I'm gonna beat everybody's ass. I just gotta keep saying it because I know they be watching. They hate it. As soon as your name pop up, they hate ass gonna watch the whole thing. I'm gonna beat your ass.
It's true story too. There was actually one comedian, and I won't say his name. I won't say his name because I know he'd be. It's funny because it was more so between me and him though. But I'll tell the story now. It's time to pass.
Yeah, we got time.
He had such an issue with me, and for the life of me, I could not understand. I remember he went on a whole rant about your boy, to somebody else. I didn't understand why. So I went to his page just to look through. I was like, maybe I messaged maybe he actually be on the show or something like that. 'Cause that happens a lot. So people actually be on shows or whatever, and I say no a lot because it's my show and I want who I want on there. That's how I have it. I'm paying for it. I put it on. I don't care if you pop up. Hey, can I get a guest spot? No. But I drove 30 minutes. Drive back 30 minutes. Who told you to come out here and do that?
Nobody told you to do that.
But his one comedian, he was just so mad that I looked at his Facebook page and I found out maybe why. Why? Because it took me a minute. I couldn't get it though until finally I looked at who he was in a relationship with. I clicked on her page. One of her top pictures is her at my show.
And that was his chick.
With her girlfriends. I mean, and she had I remember too, because she was a little tipsy too, whatever. But she was a real big fan, whatever. She was like hard hug. It wasn't front hug though, but I'm on side. She was grabbed me on the side,
so happy.
That.
So he was jealous that his girlfriend liked you better as a comedian.
Yeah, I read them comments though. They were like, "Oh my God, it's Chinedu," and she was like, "Oh my God, he was so funny. I love this, and things too." And to me, that's the only rational reason I could come up with. I was
people just be hating.
People be hating.
But even with that, get funnier.
Yeah.
Get funnier, and
That's really the best thing I can say. Just get funnier.
Or better, or do something different.
Yeah. I also want to highlight the fact that Roxxy, by the way, has never put on a show that has not sold out. By the way, we're both in the same boat. I want to say that. Yeah.
Here we go.
Wow.
But build a fan base.
Yeah.
Build a fan base. Target your fan base and stop worrying about people that don't fuck with you.
You also got that new. Can I say about that? Can we not say yet?
Which thing?
The eye thing.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm waiting for the money.
But Roxxy got brand deals out here, all that stuff. Let's talk about it. I am.
You see that meme where they I'm trying to get like you. I'm trying to get like you.
Man, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to get like you. You know like that.
Boy, but I mean, I will say this because this. Yes.
Come in.
It's probably the guest. It's probably Tandy.
Yeah, you may enter.
What up, Tandy? Oh, it's not Tandy. What up, Jonathan? That is not Tandy.
What's up?
Hey.
Sir.
With your knocking ass. I should have told you. Because we were recording. You can have a seat. This motherfucker go knock it. And I'm playing. Alright, so what we talking about? We said capping on each other.
And the person, when people that will knock on social media too, because I believe results are the best. Results are the best.
Oh, we've gone over anyway, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, we gonna wrap it next.
We about to wrap it.
But like success is the best revenge for people too. Because I remember the people who were criticizing my methods of social media and using it in terms of comedy, like, yo man, it's not gonna work. You're gonna get this, whatever. These same people I know see every post I put up about me working with these companies. And the thing about it, it's not about bragging to them and nothing like that. It's all about enjoying your life. But a little ice on the cake is like, no one, I know you saw it. You know what I'm saying?
You saw what I did.
And I know you chose not to like it, but it's okay. Because I know you saw it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But like I said, I was about to say, I just love having a friend, like a genuine friend like you. Like, you're a person that I can look to, like, for inspiration and motivation and stuff like that. So I just want to give you that because I don't think I tell you that enough, or I don't think, you know what I mean? Like, I know, but I just want you to know because, like, it really is dope to just see what you've done.
I
and
really
y'all motherfuckers need to acknowledge what this man has done. Because, like, honestly, he's not going to say it, but I'll say it. After he blew up, a lot of people were trying to copy what you were doing. And whether they want to admit it or not, we see what you did. You know, I'm not saying that you know, but like people started copying your format and all that shit would just let you know what you did some innovative shit.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't trying to be humble. I was the dude I wanted to do. So we can talk about it. Okay? I've seen y'all. I've seen. It's honest. Okay? I see. Okay.
All right, so we gotta wrap this up. Because we will sit here and talk about 4 hours.
Yeah.
But where can they find you? What do you have coming up? I'm not exactly sure when this will air. So do you have anything like long? You're doing a tour next year, right?
Yes. The name of it is a tentative, but I think we may go with the name of it is Son of an Immigrant. That may be the next tour. Tentative may change though. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta go through some red states. You know what I'm saying? I might have channel plan. But the tour 2020 is on the way. I'll be working on the next web series. African Hat, the movie starts production next spring. We will be, I want to say for 2020, that's what we have now. The tour and the movies coming up. And be on the lookout. I can't announce that either, though. Tour and movie on the way, guys.
And then
check
other
your boy
things
out.
that he cannot announce yet, but follow him on the social media. They will be posted. What's all your social media?
At Chinedu Ogu everywhere. Except on Facebook. Facebook is just my first name. But everywhere else, at Chinedu Ogu. CHINEDU OGU. It means God is the leader. Let me explain the meaning for you. Okay. If you believe in God and you know He's the leader, that's the meaning of my name. My middle name is Ngozi. Let me tell you what that means. Ngozi means blessing. Okay? And Ogu, are you listening? Igola, it means libation.
Does it really?
Yes, it does. It means libation. So my name is a blessing from start to finish now. It is God-given, God-led, libation.
If you want to see more of Chinedu and also African Dad, which he likes to randomly pop up, check him out on all his social media. Also check me out, Roxxy Haze. Everything is Roxxy Haze right now. I don't know what's going on my Instagram, but it doesn't matter. Follow me on all the
Free Roxxy.
Come on now. All the
Free Roxxy Haze.
It's Roxxy Haze. Follow me. Check out my merch. I have all kind of merch. I have more merch available online. And thank you so much for joining in the first episode of Bedtime Bitching with Roxxy. Please check us out. Come back, leave comments, do all of that stuff. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you didn't like. I don't give a fuck about what you didn't like, but I'll still like to hear it anyway. Bye.
I'm sitting real fancy like that.
You look good.
Yeah.
Hard nigga, bar nigga, I'm fly. Please don't be alarmed, it's just me high up over here. Chilling with my niggas, blowing smoke up in the air. Do not give a fuck about what you wear. Leave your